In this video, we're going to be solving a salary problem in Excel, and by solving that problem, we'll learn how we can make a spreadsheet for calculating gross salary, net salary, and how to divide the totals in department-wise, and then how to find out the grand total. Okay, so we're just going to do it for 10 entries, but after seeing this, you'll be able to do it for 100, 200, 300, or even more entries. Okay, it's that simple. So this is the question. The ID, name, and department of 10 employees is given, and the salary should be also given if this was a real exam problem, but it is not. I'm just going to show you, so that's not given here. And then we have 3 questions. We're going to be solving that. So first, let's give them their basic salary. That's right. Sal. Okay, this is basic salary. I'm going to be assigning their basic salaries here. So let's just do that and then come back again. So now I have assigned their basic salaries to them as well. Now what I'm going to do before anything else is I'm going to make it look a little bit better. So to do that, I'm going to select the approximate cells that I'll be needing to conduct the whole work, and then I'm going to go to home and click on bold, so the letters will be bolded, and then I'm just making them a bit bigger so you can see them easily. Okay, and after that I'm going to be arranging them in the center like that. Now this looks better, much better. Okay, now we're going to do the first question. It says make a salary sheet where addition 1 is 20% of basic salary, addition 2 is 15% of basic salary, deduction 1 is 10% of basic salary, and etc, etc, etc. Okay, so let's first name the columns. Let's give the name AD1. I'm just writing AD1. You can write addition, the full thing, and then 1. Then hit on tab to go sidewise in cells. Let's give it AD2. Then we have AD3. Okay, after the additions, actually there's no AD3. After the additions, there's going to be gross salary, gross cell. Okay, now let's make the size of the cell a bit bigger, as we have seen in the last video how to do that. Alright, now we are done. Now what are additions to your salary? So basic salary is what you get in basic, and additions are like house rent. If your company gives you house rent, suppose you're allowed 10% of your basic salary as house rent, and then 5% of your basic salary as transportation costings, etc, etc. Many companies actually give you that, some companies don't. And then there are also deductions. So what are deductions? Deductions are actually, suppose if you take your lunch at your office and then you want them to like cut the amount that is going for your lunch from your salary, and those are the deduction parts. I hope you get the idea of it. So addition 1 is 20% of basic salary, so I'm going to be using a formula here. So for formulas, we already know that we must start with an equal sign for Excel to consider the text as formula. Okay, so then I'm going to choose the basic salary cell, okay, for Bob right here. That's like that. Then I'm going to multiply it, okay, with 20, then give the percent symbol, and Excel will take it as 20%. Okay, so we can see it's 3000 here. There is another way of doing that. Instead of writing 20%, you can just give like equal, then you choose the cell. Sorry about that. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, you choose the cell and then multiply it by 20% means 0.2, right? And then hit enter. The same thing actually. Then what I'm going to do is duplicate the formula for others as well, for Jack, Amanda, Walker, Nolan, Edward, Grinch, Hulk, Wonka, Stephen. Okay, now we have addition 1 done for everyone here, and then we're going to go for addition 2. So addition 2 says 50% of basic salary, so let's write 15% into our basic salary cell. Then hit enter. So this is our addition 2 for Bob, and then let's give others their addition as well. Now we are going to calculate our gross salary. So what is gross salary? Gross salary is the gross of the summation of the basic and the additions, meaning the total you're getting from your company. Okay, and let's give it an equal sign for formula. Then let's use sum, and then I'm just going to use my mouse to select these 1, 2, and 3. This 3. Okay, then close the bracket and hit enter. So we can see the sum is here. Now let's duplicate the formula for all the cells. Okay, we're done. So we have done till gross salary. Now we're going to go for the deductions. So let's just write ded 1. You can write deduction 1. That would be much better for you to understand. Then we got ded 3. Okay, now deduction 1 is supposed to be 10% of our basic salary, so it's going to be the same again. We got basic salary, then into 10, then here's percent, and hit enter. Okay, now we're just going to copy it. There we go. And for this guy it's going to be 5%. Okay, into 5%, hit enter, and then we're going to be copying it. For deduction 3, it's going to be again basic salary cell into, it says 2%. Okay, so 2% and hit enter. Let's copy the cells, and the cells have been copied. So we have done till deduction. Now we're going to go for net salary. Okay, net salary is the salary that you will actually be getting after the deductions and the additions from your basic salary, the basic scale of your salary. So net salary is the salary that will go to your pocket from your company. Okay, so before we can do net salary, let's just shift it. Okay, first let's do deduction sub. Okay, that means the total summation of the deductions that will help us calculate the net salary a bit better. Okay, all right. So in that sub, I'm just going to do is, this time I will not use sum because I have already used sum once. That doesn't mean you can use sum twice or thrice. I'm just not using sum to show all the methods. Okay, here I've chosen ded 1 plus deduction 2 plus deduction 3 and hit enter. Then I'm just going to copy it as usual. Done. Now I'm going to do the net salary. So what is net salary? Net salary is going to be the gross salary minus the deduction sub. Okay, so here's gross salary minus the deduction sub, meaning what you are getting from your company and what minus what you owe your company for the things you're going to be buying from them. Okay, then you're going to hit enter, and there's your net salary, Bob. And here's Jack's net salary. Then we're going to just keep on copying these till we reach Steven. Okay, there, we're done. Now what you can do is to make the title columns look more title like. You can change the color of the text. There you go, we have changed the color of the text. We can also change the color of the cell. Let's give it a light color. There you go. Alright, and then we have ID here. These are their IDs. You can change the color here as well if you want to. I'm not changing anything else right now. So we have already done problem A. Okay, we have solved A. It says calculate the gross salary and net salary for each person. Now we can see the gross salary and net salary has been calculated for each person. This is a very big number, that's why it's showing it like that. If I just make the cell space bigger, it will convert it into numbers again. Okay, alright. So who is this guy who's getting that much money? Oh, it's Hulk. No wonder why. Alright, So let's go to the question B. Sort the results department-wise in ascending order. Alright. Now we have we can see that Bob is working for Department 1, Jack is also for Department 1, Amanda here is working for Department 2, then we have Grinch working for Department 3. So we're going to rearrange our whole table according to the department ascending order. So click on any cell that is containing a department value, then come here, you can see sort and filter here, just click on here, then click on sort smallest to largest, and as you can see it has been sorted department wise. Now first three are the department 1s, and then department 2, and then department 3. Okay, so the solution of B has also been done. Now in C, show subtotal of net salaries for each department and grand total. Now we have to show that how much department 1 employees are costing the company, how much department 2 employees are costing the company, and how much department 3 employees are costing the company. By costing the company, I mean how much the company has to pay. This is the employees, total employees of each department. Okay, so to do that, we're just going to click on any value containing cells. All right, and then we're going to go to subtotal, okay, which we will find in data. Okay, there we go, data. Then we here you can see on the outline here subtotal, just click on that. Now I want to do a subtotal of what? Net salaries, right? So we have chosen net salaries here, then add range for what? Net salaries, right? We're going to do it for net salaries, sorry about that. There we go, there's net salaries. So we're going to be doing for net salaries, and then the function is going to be summation because we're going to be adding them up. Alright, so then click on OK, and as you can see I have made a mistake. So if you have made a mistake like I have, just click on Ctrl-Z, okay, and the thing will be fixed again. Alright, the mistake was I chose net salary here when I am supposed to choose departments here, okay, according to department, not according to net salary, and then click on OK. Looks like I have done it wrong again, right? Sorry for doing that. Now we're going to do net salary here, and this is going to be department. Okay, there you go. Alright, so this is how you can do that. Here's total of department 1, this is the total of department 1, then total of department 2, this is the total of department 2, this is the total of department 3, and then the grand total. Grand total meaning the total of all 3 departments. Okay, so now what we can do is we can change the color of this particular cells. Let's go to home, give it a color, say yellow. This one's yellow 2, this one's yellow 2, and then this one is going to be, let's just say blue. Okay, alright, so this is how you can make a salary spreadsheet, and why the spreadsheets are so useful. That is, now say Bob just got a promotion and his salary spiked. So you no longer need to make another spreadsheet. You just need to change the value here from 15,000 to 20,000, and everything else just gets changed automatically. So you just need to make a sheet once, and then you no longer need to do any more calculations. You just need to include your values, unless there are some changes in other places as well when you will be required to do the calculations. Alright, so that was it. I hope the video was helpful for you to understand how you can prepare salary spreadsheets like this one. It was a very simple example because we're in the beginning part, and I just wanted to show you something useful, and not just the functions. I mean, I could have just shown you how you can do sort and how you can do subtotal, but I think by showing it with a problem, you will get the idea of how to do other tasks as well using the same applications. So that was it. Thank you very much for watching. If you have found the video to be useful, please like and consider subscribing to the channel, as it will enable me to make more videos like this one. Thank you.